So here's a question for you guys: Have both of you guys seen Airplane?
It's been years.
Yeah, with,
years. Leslie Nielsen. Leslie
Nielsen.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was talking to somebody else about that too. We were talking about,
And
you know,
OJ,
we
right?
both love.
OJ's in it.
Yeah, no, not in that one. He was in Naked Gun.
Naked Gun,
Oh
right.
yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about like funny movies, and I was saying that Airplane, and it always is. If you ever
Yeah.
look up like the funniest movies ever, that's like always like 1 or 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wondered with somebody who, like in today's time, who'd never seen that movie, what they would think of that style of comedy, because it's not comedy that you see around here.
Right.
And the most amazing thing about the movie is, if you're somebody who watches it, it's like, it's not like those movies where you see it one time and it's like, oh, that was pretty funny. Yeah, it was a good movie or whatever.
Mhm.
It's like every single time you
notice
rewatch the
something
movie,
different.
there's
Yeah.
something else. So it's like, it just keeps on going.
It's definitely a type of humor that doesn't exist now.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like,
Yeah.
if somebody who hadn't seen it up to this point, if
I
they were to
think-
watch that, what do they
a
think?
lot of people would dislike it and some people would love it. Like, I think someone who's like, I think Cyrus would love it. Like, I think Cyrus in 2 or 3 years would have the ability to get the humor. But I think, what do you think?
I think it would be like Monty Python. Like, you can see it for what it is, and either you're behind it or not. Like, it doesn't really, you can't really collate it into your, like, what exists now. It's
But-
almost apart from all of that.
See, that's my favorite thing in a movie, where I watch it and I'm like, what, this exists? Like, this type of humor or whatever exists?
What is that? What is that? Wait,
You know, like, if I saw something like that now, and I've never seen it before, I'd be like, this is hilarious. How do you pull this off?
See,
You
like
know?
the thing is, like, that's my humor. Like anything, like
Yeah.
if there's anything like that, and
Airplane.
then like the Naked Gun movies and everything, like they started out, Naked Gun and everything was built off of Police Squad, which was a series that they ran. I don't remember if it was on CBS or what, but they canceled the show after like 8 episodes or something like that.
Yeah.
And then when they interviewed the people who like made the decision, they were like, yeah, we had to cancel it because it was a show that you had to watch to understand.
Yeah. You can't just watch it once and get it.
No, they were like, you have to pay attention to understand
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
happening. And I guess their point was, at that point in time, people were kind of
Passively.
they wouldn't necessarily be focused completely on
Yeah.
the TV, so they would miss some of the jokes and stuff. But like, if you watch that show, like the amount of genius,
Yeah.
like the writing, the hilarity, it was just it was
Is
a masterpiece.
Robin Hood in that ilk? Robin Hood Men in Tights? Is that in that same genre?
It is, yeah, like Mel Brooks.
Yeah.
Like
Princess
it's all.
Bride.
But that's the thing,
Yeah,
is like, you don't
yeah,
really see
yeah.
much of that now. Like,
They
that
need to
type
bring
of-
that back.
But no,
Why doesn't
like,
Netflix do something like that?
I don't think it's about like
I
the
think-
demand. I think it's who's got that comedic
There's got to be
chops
somebody.
to write
The
that
only
stuff.
person that comes a little close to me that kind of writes in that style would be Tina Fey.
Oh, you're not gonna come to our crappy poker game, are you?
No, I'm not.
Good.
I bluffed. Yes, I am coming.
Like 30 Rock is a little bit in that style.
Yeah, they do let a lot of jokes hang.
Yeah.
And either you're with them or you're not.
Yeah,
I
30
love that.
Rock and Kimmy Schmidt. Tina Fey does
I've never
kinda
seen that.
It's pretty funny.
Is it?
It's funny. Actually, it's really funny. Yeah. But not quite to that level though. But there's got to be some young
So actually-
18-year-old that like studies that stuff and is going to come out with like a, you know, like that's
So
got to make a renaissance,
The
right?
closest thing
Maybe
that
we
I've
should do
seen
it.
to that by far is The Norseman.
Oh, okay.
That's what I keep telling you about. Norseman is hilarious because it's
Okay.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those shows, and this is the ones that I love, is when it's like jokes back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
But no like recognition of the joke. It just
Yeah.
it happens and they move on.
They move on. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Those are the best.
Yeah. Like, what's an example of those? Like Shirley, isn't there like a Shirley one?
Yeah. Don't go ahead. Yeah. Surely you're serious. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Yeah.
Or yeah, it's a different kind of flying altogether. It's an entirely different kind of flying. They all say.
It's an entirely different kind of flying altogether.
It's an entirely different kind of flying.
Or what was it we had for lunch? Well, you had a choice: steak or fish. Yes, I remember. I had lasagna. Like stupid shit like that. It's amazing. Fucking Leslie Nielsen, man. God rest his soul.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he died a while ago. Man's a genius.
That'd be funny if on his tombstone said, "Don't call me Shirley."